Hello, sir.
Hello. So have everyone joined
Hello.
or is there anyone else? Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Cool. So how many students are yet to join? Like what is the extent of the class?
लोकेशन नहीं है आज.
Sorry.
अब ये आज क्लास नहीं लेंगे क्या?
Okay guys, so I'll wait for 2 more minutes and then we'll start the class, okay? Don't worry. Oh, yeah, actually, uh, I'm not Vaibhav. Vaibhav is, I think, busy in some personal stuff. So my name is Ali. I work in Amazon as a software developer. So I'll be taking class for today and maybe tomorrow as well. So yeah, I'll just open my camera so that you guys can see me. Yeah, am I audible? Cool. Okay. Uh, so I'm currently in my office. If you want, I'll give you a tour at the end of the lecture. I'll give you a small tour of this office. But right now, uh, like you know, uh, we'll concentrate on the class and we'll try to see that. Okay. Okay. So I'll just wait for 2 more minutes, then we'll start. Because I was told ki the stint will be around 500 or 600, but it is only 200 right now. No, I will not continue from this. I'll just take for 2 days. You know, for 2 days, because they're asking me to take classes since a month, and I'm not free actually, so I'm not able to take the classes. But I'll try to take for these 2 days because he's not available. So I don't want you guys will face a loss, right? Because you guys will be on track, but if you if you don't have a class for 2 days, you will be again on the backtrack, right? So that's why we want ki it should things should continue and you guys should be in the continuation. That's why I'm doing the classes. But I'll see when I can join as an instructor. I'll try to join the next month if I have time, because in Amazon you already know, uh, like work life balance is not very good. I'm in office, I should not say that, but it's not very good. uh, so yeah, I'll try from next month if I see ki I can take the classes. So I'll take the classes, but I have some conditions ki I'll take for module 3 or module 3 or module 4, because those topics I love to teach. I have been instructed in some other schools like this, but that was around 6 months back. So my name is Ali. My CTC, someone is asking. Okay, so don't worry about that. I'm not gonna say that. After being in the office, I won't say that. So yeah, my name is Ali. I'll just introduce again so that because the students who have joined just now, they can just know it. So my name is Ali. I work in Amazon as a software developer. I have been working in delivery, Apna jobs before this. And yeah, so today I did my BTech from Aligarh Muslim University. Uh, yeah, never asked for CTC. Yes, Kundane. Exactly. You're right. Okay, so let me see. We have to start linked list today, right? So linked list. Okay. Should we wait for 1 or 2 minutes before starting, or should we start? Okay, I'll start at 9:10. No issues. So, how was the previous classes? What was the last topic you have learned through Webber? My office location in Hyderabad. It's a beautiful office. I'll give you a tour, Dan. I'm sure I'll give you a tour. But before that, we'll do some learning. Okay. If I like the class, if you guys will be cooperative, I'll show you the entire building. That's great. That's a, like, Amazon has the largest building in Hyderabad. World's largest building of Amazon is in Hyderabad. Okay. So someone asked. Okay. So what was the last topic? Oops is completed, right? So what all things are completed in Oops? Module 2 starting boring. Okay, I've cool. Bhaiya is not coming today. Okay, so you guys are not very much excited with the second module, right? It looks like it's been boring for you guys. I can understand from your. No worries. I'll explain it in the better way. I'll try to give you what I could in these 2 days, and we'll try to make sure that everyone is comfortable in linked list so that you guys know the basics, know the fundamental of a linked list because it's a completely new topic and it's very important. So, like, you'll get a lot of question from linked list. It's very often you'll get a question from linked list, trees, hash map. These all are very rare, like, a frequent topics for interviews. So interviewers love them. Okay. Mm. So any feedback for Web also? How was he teaching? Any feedback for him? Excellent. Good. Very good. I'll give my LinkedIn, everything I'll give at the end. Okay. Don't worry. But right now we'll have to study. No, I'll just take 2 classes for today and for tomorrow. After that, I'll see if I love the class. I'll continue after 1 or 2 months in your module 3 or module 4. I'll try to take that, but right now I'll just teach this module 2 for 2 days. That's it. Okay, we should start now, right? Yeah, cool. I'll just share my screen before saying anything. Is my screen visible, guys? Cool. Yeah, okay, let's start. Okay, so first of all, let me tell you, uh, you guys don't need to write anything in the chat box. When I'll ask, okay, so when I'll ask, then you'll have to write in the chat box. I'll ask, so did you guys understood up to here? Then only you can write, yes, sir, I understood it, or I don't understood it. I have this doubt. I don't understand this part. So then you can say all those things, whatever you don't understand, okay? So at that time you can say. Otherwise, if you will keep writing, I won't be seeing that, okay? And if you will writing like unnecessary things, I will not even see the chats, okay? Got that point? Now, I don't want to disable chat and enable chat. That those things I don't want to get into. You can write your doubts in the chat box. That will be better for you. Okay. Now, so for today's, I'll set the agenda. Today, we will be learning what is linked list. Okay, and then we will see what is the difference between a linked list and a array list. Right? You know what is array, right? All of you. Cool. So you'll have to understand the difference between array list and linked list. After that, we will see how we can create a linked list in our with using our code, okay? And then we'll code some questions. We'll try to make some linked list. We'll try to do some things with, let's try to understand everything related to linked list stuff. That's the main thing. Okay, no worries. You don't know array list. You know array, right? You know array, right? Good. So array list and array are same thing, okay, not much different. Array list is a collection in Java. Array is a normal data structure, basic data structure, which we like. So don't worry about those things. You just need to know about array for now. Don't have to worry about array list. Okay, so I'm teaching from after a long time. So yeah, I'll just try to use this as I can. Hmm. Okay, so what you guys know in array, how do we store values? Like what do you understand whenever we use array? How do we store that? How do we store that in memory? How do we store that? Anyone have any idea? I'll tell you. Okay. So let's say you make one array, okay? Array of how many elements? One, two, three, four, five. Okay, let's say you made array of 5 elements. So what do you think where these 5 elements will be stored? So don't mind the writing, okay? I'm using it after a long time. It may not work properly. Yeah. So but yeah. So what do you think how it will be stored in your memory? You have already know array, right? You should know these things. Anyone can tell me? So it's a question for you. What do you think how it will be stored in our computer memory? Where it will be stored and how it will be stored? Like a block, someone said, like a heap, someone said. Continuously, someone said. That's good. Abdul said right thing. Cool, cool, good. So it will be stored in continuous memory locations, right? So I'll tell you what is continuous memory locations mean. Mm-hmm. Cool, guys. Very nice. Chirag also said the right thing. Cool. So yeah, so you guys know a bit. So what else you? Let's say this is our computer memory, okay? Let's say this is our computer memory, okay? We can give some name to it, okay? Let's say we give here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this, okay? Similarly here also 0, 1, and 2. So let's say we made this array of 5 elements. So what do you think where it will be stored? These 5 elements. Let's say our array. Let's say this is our array. This is the base. This is the name of our array, right? Let's say the name is array only. ARR. This is the name of our array. So this will be the first location. First location where it will be stored, right? So you guys know na array will always be a zero index. So it will be stored at zero index, then one, then two, then three, then four, right? Yeah, just 1 second. Okay, so let's say the first location, this one is stored here. Okay, okay. So what do you think what will be the address of this location? Let's say the address is 0 comma 0. Okay, 0 comma 0. So what do you understand by this? Well, this 2 will be stored. 2 will be definitely it will be stored next to 1, right? Because it's a, as we know, array will be stored in continuous memory locations. So it will be stored here, right? It will be here. Now what do you think? Just 1 second. Let me close this. Okay, cool. It will be stored here, right? 2. That is at 0 comma 1. Got it? This is 0 comma 0, 0 comma 1. So what do you understand by this? If we know the address of this first location, this one, which will be what? Which will be the the first element of your array. If we know location for this number, we can already know the location of this number. How? Because it will be continuous. So if we know the location of this one, which will be, let's say it is 0. So it will be stored at 0 plus 4. Okay. Why? Because it is in continuous memory locations. It will be stored one after the other. So if one is here, then 5 will be here, right? So if one it has 0, then 5 will be at 4 locations. So we know the location of each element in array. If we know the location of the first element, right? This point is clear. If we know the location of the first element, so our first element is 1. If we know the location of this one, which is 0, we can get the location of all the other elements using how? We just have to add it. So what is the location of this third element? It will be array location, which is 0 here, plus this 2 index. So 0 plus 2 is 2. So here 3 will be stored, right? So in this way, we can get the memory location of any element if we know the element, if you know the location of first element. And how do you know the location of first element? Anyone have any idea? How do we know the location of first element? Anyone want to say anything in this? So which variable will store the first good? Ms. Bahal Mas, very nice, Vibhuti. Variable name, right? So the variable name, this array na, this will store the address of this first element. Okay, got it? So yeah, Actually, I'm very much disappointed because this is not working properly. I could have taught you a well better. No issues. I'll try to write it by myself. Okay, so if this array, this is the name of your variable, right? Let's say it is storing 111. Okay, 111. This is the memory location of this array. So let's say your array is having 5 elements, 10, okay, 10, comma 12, okay. Then let's say 9, okay. Then let's say it's 20. The location will be 0, 1, 2, 3, right? This will be indexing. This is the elements. So this 111 is the location of this first index, 0 index element, okay? For the first index will be 0 index, right? So that means 10 is stored at 1, comma 1, comma 1, right? 10 will be stored at 1, comma 1, comma 1. This is the location of 10. So if you want to say where 20 will be stored, so we just need to add 3 this index to this array. Okay, so this array stored is 111. So 111 plus 3 is what? 111 plus 3 will be what? 114, right, guys? So we know if it is if at 111 it is 10, then at 112 it will be 12, and that 113 it will be 9, and then at 114 it will be 20, right? So we know if we know the location of this first element, we can get the location of all the elements, right? That's why array is said in continuous memory locations, right? So we don't have to like no. So what do you understand by this? What do you understand by this? If we have an array, we can access any element directly in O of one time. Okay, O of one time means we can directly access any element. We don't have to traverse the array. We just have to add the index of that element with the array element. Okay, with the base index. Base index is the index of the first element. We just have to add that. Okay, we will directly get that element. We don't have to traverse it. Do you understand this point? Anyone have any doubt in this? Cool. Okay, I think this is the font size. No worries. Actually, font size is good, bro. Actually, my pen and my this this is not working. This tablet is not working properly today. I've been using it after a long time. That's why it will take some time to work. No worries. So yeah, up to here everything is clear, guys. So I have told you what is array, how array is stored inside a memory location, and why array takes order of one time to access any element, right? So whenever you write array in big bracket, you write 5. So array of 5, you get in order of one time, right? That is not the order of n time complexity, right? You'll just get in order of one time. Clear? Hmm, good. So array takes order of one time to fetch an element, right? And what do you think if we store an element at the end of the array, how much time it will take? If you want to store an element at the end of the array, let's say you want to append an element in the array, what how much time it will take? Order of one. Cool. Nice. Let's say you want to insert an element in the middle or in the beginning of an array, how much time it will take? No, Kundan. Yes, Ayush. Good. Yeah, Sneha. Cool. Yeah, Kamar, we are yet to come on that part. Ki what is the difference between array and linked list? We'll come that part. First, now we're understanding what is array. This was not supposed to teach, but I just wanted to tell you so that if there is any doubt, it can get clear, right? So now we know it will take order of one time to insert an element at the end of the array, but it will take order of n time to insert an element in the middle of the array or in the beginning of the array, right? Anyone have any doubt why it takes order of one time or why it takes order of n time to insert an element at the beginning or in the middle? Cool. Cool. So you have to be focused in the class. Okay. So it was a basic thing. So I'll just quickly tell again because some people are asking why it will take time, right? So I'll tell you. Let me just first of all clear it. Okay. Let's see you have 10, 11, 15, 9, 7. Okay, this is your array element. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Yeah. Why it is not working properly? Cool. So let's say you want to insert an element at the end. Let's suppose you want to enter 15 at the end of the array. So you can directly go at the end, right? How you can go? Array will store the name of the variable will store the location of the first variable, first value, right? So the 10 can be accessed directly with the array name. So if we add 4 here, we'll go at the last location, which is 4. So if we add 5, we'll go at the, like, we'll add one more location. We will add one more element in the last and we'll add it. Let's say we add 15 here. Okay, so 15 will get added at the end. Up to it is clear now, guys? Any doubt, anyone? Now, the things come, let's say if you want to insert something in the middle or at the beginning. So let's say you want to insert 20 after 2. So what do you say? If you want to insert 20 after 2, you want to insert 20 here. So these three elements will be shifted to one right, you know, this will be shifted here, this will be shifted here, this will be shifted here, and then 20 will be added to the third index. Okay, so this will be shifted to the sixth index, this will get shifted to 5 index, this 9 will get shifted to 4 index, and this 20 will be added at the third index. Got it? So the shifting of this element will take order of n time. Clear, guys? Any doubt? Cool. So same thing will happen if you want to add something in the beginning. Okay, if we add something here, all this element will get shifted at the end. Okay, one by one. So that's why it takes order of n time to insert an element in the middle or in the beginning. Now, I know some of you are from computer science background, I understand, but some of them are not from computer science background. So they may not have the answer to this question right now, which I'm going to ask. But don't worry. If you don't know the answer, I'll tell you. I'm just asking to understand the class, like, how much is the understanding. So n by 2 will be n only. Okay, Melvin? Now, what is linked list? How many of you know? Rajkumar knows. Okay, cool. I'll just try to download Zoom first of all. Till then, you guys, anyone knows about linked list? Anyone wants to speak up? If I give a chance, anyone want to speak up? No. The question is, what is linked list? In the most basic word, can anyone tell me what is linked list? Satish, you want to speak? Should I unmute you? Yeah, Rakesh, I'm trying to write a little clear. Uh, just that my tab is not working properly. I've been using it after a very long time. I did not know that there will be some class today which I have to take. I just came to know 2 hours back. So I thought, okay, I'll take it. No worries. Yeah, Udit will come to that. Okay, I'll just try to ask someone. Ruchi, can you speak? What is linked list?
Sir, sir, I am audible.
Yeah, yeah.
ओके सर, जैसे एरे में हमारे पास हम कॉन्टिग्यूअस लोकेशन पे एलिमेंट को स्टोर कर सकते हैं, है ना? कि हमारे पास अगर हमने एक साइज दे दिया कि 10, तो हम 10 ही एलिमेंट स्टोर कर सकते हैं, है ना? अगर हम 11th एलिमेंट डालेंगे तो वो एरर शो कर देगा। बट लिंक लिस्ट में ऐसा होता है कि हम अलग अलग लोकेशन पर हमारे जो डेटा है उसको स्टोर कर सकते हैं। मतलब अगर हम 10 भी डाल रहे हैं, तो अगर हम 11 डाल रहे हैं, तो वो एक नोड कनेक्ट करके दूसरी जगह उस चीज को स्टोर कर देगा। तो ये एडवांटेज होता है लिंक्ड लिस्ट का। तो एरे का डिसएडवांटेज ये था कि हम एक जगह मतलब जितना साइज दे रहे थे उतना ही स्टोर कर सकते हैं, पर लिंक्ड लिस्ट में हम मतलब लार्ज अमाउंट में अपना डेटा स्टोर कर सकते हैं। तो इसीलिए हम लिंक्ड लिस्ट यूज करते हैं।
Okay, Ruchi, so I'll make one thing clear for you guys. So you don't think कि array का size like fixed होता है and we cannot add any more elements? No, it's not like that. Okay. When you will read more about array, you will understand that array can be dynamic also. We can add elements at the end. Okay. Don't worry about that. Okay. So it's okay. You gave a fair point about like no, according to your understanding, it's a good point. Ki in linked list we can add elements dynamically. We don't have to initialize the size. We can keep as many elements as we want, right? Cool. Now, anyone else? I'll just say Vipin want to speak. Anyone else? Let me randomly choose someone. Prasun, can you speak? What is linked list? Any idea? Any idea? And one thing more, I'll tell you. I may not take your class for more than 2 days, but when I'll take the third module or fourth module, I'll observe the students. Okay, I'll observe students. I don't actually forget the names. I'll always remember what they're writing. Everyone, each one of them, I notice. You don't worry. You don't feel ki I'm not seeing or I'm not like I always notice what they are writing. Okay, so I always give three students from my class, the top three students. We are very active, which are very focused in the class, which are trying to solve the questions because I normally give questions in the class to solve, and you have to solve. You have to try to solve the questions. I give 5 minutes of time to solve the questions. So normally, the three students, normally three students, but if there are more than that, I'll be happy. So I'll after that, after the class, after 1 month of module, when it gets over, after the class gets over, for whole syllabus gets over, I will refer them in Amazon or Google or Microsoft in any fine companies wherever they want. I have friends everywhere. Wherever they want, I'll refer them. Now, interview clear karna is up to them. I'll refer them. I'll get them interview. Clearing the interview will be up to them. Okay, so I'll give three students. I'll give that chance after the module ends. So okay, so this is what I normally do every time. Okay, so you try to be a little bit active in the class. Okay, so that I can actually feel and understand. Okay, so after 2 3 days, I make some like I make my mind ki okay, these students are very much active. So the competition will be only between them. So all of you, I want more students to join. I will be more happy to give more referrals, and I'll not hesitate if I don't see any students. I won't be giving any referrals. That's okay for me. In some class, I have given 10 referrals. In some class, I have given one referrals. So that's okay. Mm, okay. So where are we? Okay. Let me go back to topic. Let's see if Zoom is installed or not. I'll join through that quickly. Just give me a second, okay, guys? Don't worry, okay? These all are internal tools which are being used at Amazon, okay? Just give me a sec, okay?
Recording in progress.
Yeah. So sorry, guys. Okay. Is everything clear now? Wait, huh? Let me just give some permissions so that I can open Zoom. You guys can tell something about yourself. Why you guys are so much silent? And again, I may have to quit the Zoom and open again, okay? Because I have to share my screen and that will only get if I give the permission. So just wait for 2 more minutes. Don't get, okay, just give me 2 more minutes, okay, guys? I may have to close the Zoom. So Farzana, you are here? I'll make you host, okay? You can, or you're by default, you're coming here. Vishal or Farzana, anyone. So I'll just make them host.